Hi there. So today I wanted to speak to you about relationships, because relationships are beautiful, supportive. It makes us feel so great. You know, whether this is a relationship with our life partner, or whether this is a relationship with our friend or our family, relationships can bring us so much joy. And yet so often they don't. So often we really struggle with our relationships. And that has a massive impact on our lives and how we function every day. And I think the first thing is to decide from a grounded, from a calm, from a rational, from a peaceful place, do I want to stay in this relationship? Not in that time when you're really angry or really upset or really jealous or really insecure. In that time when you are grounded. Do I want to stay here? And if the answer is no from that space, leave. Kindly. You know, if it's not right for you, if it's not healthy for you, then leave. But if the answer in your grounded place is, I want to stay in this relationship, I love this person, even though so often I hate this person, I loathe this person, I think this person is completely incompatible with me, but in this place here, when I'm grounded, I know I love them and I know it's the right thing for me to be with them. Then let's move forward from there. Let's move forward from there. Let's not hold on to what made us angry, what hurt us, what made us insecure, what made us jealous, whatever. Let's move forward, because those things happened, and if we keep bringing them up and how we felt there, we're not going to be able to move forward. I'm not saying don't be a doormat. You know, I'm not saying be a doormat. You know, if you're in a relationship that is unhealthy, like we talked about, that one where you're not going to be there, then vote with your feet. If you're going to stay in this relationship, but there are certain things that are not healthy for you, then in a rational place, deal with that. You know, reach out, come for help with me or with somebody. But dredging things up is just going to keep us in that past. And in the past, we were unhappy. That's why we're getting help now, because we want to be happy in this relationship. Because we get so stuck into our stories, and we know them off by heart. And every single argument, we know which way it's going to go, because we've done it so many times. We could do it in our sleep. And maybe if we just accept the possibility that today doesn't have to go that way. Today we can take a different route. Today it doesn't have to lead to 2 weeks of not talking to each other. Because that's where I was. You know, we were having major rows, like life-changing, we're getting divorced rows, really regularly, like, you know, every fortnight, and the ill feeling from those rows was lasting nearly a fortnight. You know, we're having these small times in between when we loved each other so much, and we couldn't understand why we were out. And I've lost count of how many things that I dreaded going to, because I'd ruined so many holidays, parties, you know, nice weekends, whatever, time alone, time together, because I had no control over when those feelings of insecurity or those feelings of unhappiness, those feelings of jealousy were going to come out. I was an absolute hapless victim to my emotions. And then I realised that I didn't need to be. I realised that I could take control. And just knowing that I could take control, just knowing that it didn't feel available to me right then, but just knowing that there's a way to be controlled, that it was humanly possible because it happened for other people, that got me through. And the major step for me was when I was in one of those arguments that I knew off by heart that I could do in my sleep. As soon as I realised that there I was on this road, I was on this destructive road. We were saying the same types of things. And I knew there was a way. There was a way to control this feeling, and I couldn't grasp it. But I did something which I'd never done before. I shut up. Because I didn't take my part, I didn't say the next line on the script, my husband didn't have that to bounce off. He didn't have that to react to. He was, And it's really hard to continue an argument all by yourself when one of you is just not adding fuel to that fire. And that's all that was available to me for a little while. And then I learnt the next stage is I don't even need to feel that inside. You know, when I was silent, I was still feeling, I hate you. But I'm not going to say it because I know that's going to add fuel to the fire. And then the next stage that I learnt was, do you know what? I don't hate you. Because I know that hate that I felt, and it was so real. And in those moments when I hated him, I could not understand what I'd been thinking of marrying him. You know, it was that real. I'm sure you know what I mean, you know, if you're having relationship difficulties. I realised that was just a story I was telling myself. I was keeping myself in that place, that irrational place, that knee-jerk reaction place, that unhappy place, that downward cycle place of believing those stories about how hateful this guy was. If you're having difficulty with your relationship, I really would love to work with you. There's so much we can do and just so little time to do it here. But reach out and be happy, yeah?